Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
A look at the 76ers starting group. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. Here's McCain.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And the free throw, no good. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
Maxey against Murray. Outside Oubre. Here's McCain. Tipped. Right side Porter. Leaps for it. Cuts off the pass. Here's Embiid. Good D by Jokic.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Porter. Rebound by Philadelphia. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Oh, my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Porter's shot is off. Here's McCain, defended by Gordon. Murray against Maxey. Over Murray. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now let's take a look and see which power forwards and centers have been putting up the most points over the past 10 games. Nikola Jokic is second.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, and what jumps out at me from these guys is the amount of skill they all have on offense. They can go at you so many ways.
Now here's Murray. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Jokic. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Embiid's got space. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's McCain. Here's Oubre. Embiid finds Maxey. Here's McCain. Up top, Embiid. Here's McCain. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Gordon. Jokic in the post. George defending. And it's Jokic missing. The Sixers leading. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
First free throw's good. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Murray against Maxey. Outside Porter. Pass to Westbrook. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Oubre, it's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Nuggets trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Porter's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Maxey against Murray. Pass to George. Plenty of space. The shot's good.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Denver, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
You know, for Denver, it's really no secret that they'd like to turn things around here soon. This team is just too talented to be in this position right now.
Yeah, many teams run into challenges, even the elite ones. They just need to recover and get their play back to where it was.
Gordon with a steal. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey with it. Checked by Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Well, Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
Just goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
That free throw no good. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside Maxey. An easy 2 on the layup.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. That one goes. Count it.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The 76ers have got 6 of 14 in so far. It's George on the wing. Defended by Watson. George scanning the floor to the middle. Here's Maxey. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Watson. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 4 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's Murray. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Back to Jokic. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Second, the 76ers.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Drummond, the screen on Murray. Maxey passes to Drummond, and the shot goes down. Drummond's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Nuggets trail by 4. Westbrook outside. Now here's Jokic. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Now Jackson. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Outside Murray. 1:57 left to play in the first. Here's Jokic. Rebound by Philadelphia. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Now here's Jackson. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll put Reggie Jackson on the line. It goes on Peyton Watson. And Reggie Jackson's had quite a ride in the NBA. You coached him, Stan, from the KD Rush Thunder to the Jokic Nuggets and everywhere in between.
Yeah, I had him in Detroit, Brian, where he really had his best years. I was so happy to see him get a ring with Denver in 23. He really works at the game. Well, I had a chance to coach Reggie Jackson in Detroit. He's very good at running an offense, and he brings toughness to this team as well.
Now here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet. And there's Porter on the assist by Westbrook.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
The Sixers lead by 5. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Pass to Jackson. Here's Grimes. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, finding the open teammate, that's always been a strong part of Jackson's game.
Maxey against Westbrook. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Grimes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Westbrook against Maxey. Saric outside. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Watson. And here's Jordan. Drummond defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Watson. Rebound by Philadelphia. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Maxey against Westbrook. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Man, good whistle there.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And he makes a first. Good on both. 5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jordan. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
The Sixers lead by 10. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Butler. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Up again. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
No surprise Embiid was all over that one. He's a tough guy to root out of there once he establishes position.
Westbrook against Butler. Westbrook, the pass to Saric. Outside Watson. 5 on the clock. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Watson. Jackson outside. Here's Grimes. Saric covers. Inside. Cavaselli. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Brown's checked in for Jordan. Watson passes to Westbrook. And he lobs it up top. And then Porter with the dunk.
the pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Butler against Westbrook. Pass to Grimes. Six on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Excellent defense there from Watson. Embiid with a steal. Down low. Tipped. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Šarić. Finished off the break.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Watson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Here's Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Sixers lead by 10. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. And a chance here to check out some stats for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now here's Westbrook. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Šarić, a screen on Butler. Pass to Watson. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Butler.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To the middle. Yabusele. To the left wing. From downtown. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's Porter outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his third assist of the night. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. Number 1, Denver.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to George. Misses from short range. Nuggets trail by 10. Porter, the pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Šarić. And the deficit down inside single digits. Šarić has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Embiid. Butler with the ball. Defended by Murray. A nice shot by Butler. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
So it's Denver now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Šarić, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, we always talk about Murray's shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Yabusele, book that.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Butler against Murray. Pass to Brown. Saric, left side. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And that one misses. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Jokic is checked in for Denver. And he's good on the second. Philadelphia leading by 9. And here's George. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Now here's Embiid, covered by Jokic. Oh, sweet move. Embiid just too tall inside.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Murray passes to Saric. It's Jokic, high post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic, joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him. Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Now George. Uses the glass on the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. A 12-point game. Porter with it, guarded now by George. Murray passes to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Butler with the ball. Pass to McCain. George outside. Shoots over Westbrook. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Westbrook's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Butler against Murray. Pass to McCain. Outside for Butler. Now here's Embiid. The open J off the mark.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the long J. Butler's got 5.
With all that space, it's so hard for the defense to stay connected to everyone.
Nuggets trail by 12. Westbrook outside. Outside Porter. Here's Brown. George defending. Brown passes to Jokic. The big man, Jokic.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Takes the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Butler against Murray. Here's Jokic. Another shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Denver shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. A different look for Denver. Saric comes in for Porter Jr., and it's Watson in for Westbrook.
What's up?
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic that's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. Now here's Watson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Oh, Drummond with a block. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic. The Sixers lead by 8. Here's Maxey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Saric, and it's Michael Porter in for Watson. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Murray against Maxey. Pass to Jokic. With some arc, Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey with it. Checked by Murray. Maxey, that's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
So it's Denver now, down by 12. Here's Jokic. Drummond grabs the miss. Jackson against Gordon. Pass to McCain. Drummond with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Gordon attacking. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Control, poise, strength, all of the above by Gordon there.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14. George a screen on Murray. Pass to McCain from outside the arc. Fires in the triple. McCain's got 5 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nuggets trail by 13. Murray passes to Jokic. 1:10 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's McCain. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Maxey against Murray. Jokic in the post. Shoots from the right block. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
The Sixers lead by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Drummond. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jordan's checked in for Denver. That one misses for Drummond.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
Maxey against Murray. Drummond to screen on Murray. Maxey passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
So it's Philadelphia now. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to McCain. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Now here's Murray. Up top, Porter. Jokic against Embiid. Now here's Jokic. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Porter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Jokic, the screen. With the teardrop for 3. Gordon. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Deflects the pass. Here's McCain, defended by Murray. And here's George. Offensive board. The kick out to Maxey. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Philadelphia leading by 19. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Brown passes to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. Great D that time from Porter. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The shot by Brown, no good.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Oubre on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Lets a floater go. The shot by Brown, no good. Maxey against Murray. Pass to George. The shake. It's deflected.
Yeah, Gordon has top-notch defensive instincts and very active hands.
And again, it's Denver missing. Philadelphia leading by 21. George passes to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Porter. And Maxey, here we go. Now here's Embiid. The floater. And it's Maxey missing. Denver has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Gordon from the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. Taking a look at the 76ers. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
Well, right now for the 76ers, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Embiid, good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Nuggets trail by 20. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. Denver in second.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
And here's Murray. Inside. Here's Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. 9 points in the game. George outside. 4 on the clock. Over Gordon. George's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Brown. This one for 3. They get it back. They kick it out to Murray. Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Great D that time from Murray. Denver's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Out to the wing. Embiid against Jokic. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That'll be a second foul of the game. Maxey against Murray. To the inside. Stolen! Here's Gordon. And the layup falls. Gordon's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Maxey against Murray. Screen by Embiid. To the wing, right side. Murray against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Free throw's good from Maxey. Both free throws good from Maxey.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Now Maxey. He's got 11. George a screen on Murray. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Embiid with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Murray on the wing, Porter. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Murray. Shoots over George. Murray, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Maxey. He's got 15. Pass to Embiid. George outside. Porter with the steal. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. That's good from Porter.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
Maxey against Murray. Now here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Nuggets trail by 14. Gordon outside. Inside. Here's Westbrook. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Jackson in for Paul George. And that one falls for Westbrook.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Here's McCain, pounded by Westbrook. He goes up, and Westbrook slams it home.
Once Westbrook has the steal, it's over. He rockets up court before the defense can catch him.
And Philadelphia has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Maxey. Nice move. And here's Drummond. Porter with the steal. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey with it. 17 points in the game. Right at the free throw line. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Westbrook. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Off target with the 3. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Saric checks in for Gordon, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Westbrook outside. Pass to Saric. 4-3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Drummond, the screen on Murray. Here's Maxey. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. 1:21 left in the third. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
The Sixers lead by 5. Outside Maxey. And there's the screen. Over to the left wing. Yabusele. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside for Porter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. The 76ers in second.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
Browns checked in for Denver. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Grimes. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 7. Murray passes to Brown. Back to Murray. Saric, a screen on Maxey. Murray from outside. He can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Jackson, the pass to Grimes. Outside Maxey. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Westbrook. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Sixers on top. They're up 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nuggets trail by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Butler out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man spot. Butler with the ball. Checked by Murray. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And so here is Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Yabusele. Saric covers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. Screen by Watson. Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 11.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Murray passes to Brown. Murray deciding where to go with it. Screen by Watson. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Jackson outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Now here's Watson. And here's Murray. To the paint. Here's Saric. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Butler against Murray. Outside Butler. Here's Yabusele. Over Saric. No good off the back of the rim. The free throw drops from Murray.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Jordan. Murray against Butler. Back to Jordan. Outside Murray. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And that game against Sacramento, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Oh, book it. Embiid, a triple.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Timeout.
8-point game. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Knocked loose. Jordan, the pass to Watson. Charge against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Left side Murray. Goes back up. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
It's tipped. And he gets it back. Pass to McCain. Second chance shot. Here's Yabusele. Back come the Nuggets on the run. The pull-up. They kick it out to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Butler. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Yabusele. The three ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Brown on the wing. Murray. Shoots from the baseline. Basket's good.
Struggling in a game that could still go either way. That basket makes him 1 of 6 in the final period.
And Philadelphia has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Jackson against Jordan. The offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. Outside Murray. Jordan with a screen on Butler. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by Murray.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's McCain. Deflected. They get it back.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Saric. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Butler. And that's good as he hits both shots.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Down low. A nice shot by Watson.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
The Sixers lead by 8. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Denver. Right side Porter. Westbrook outside. Now Jokic. Maxey covering. Kicks it out to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid. Nuggets trail by 7. Westbrook outside. Now here's Gordon. Watson passes to Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Maxey. 6 to shoot. Gordon on the wing. Misses the 3. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Peyton Watson.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for Jackson. It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to George. Drops in the 3. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Murray with it. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
From the wing. Second chance effort. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
First one falls. So he gets them both. So it's Philadelphia now. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to George. Embiid, a screen on Gordon. George passes to Embiid. Gordon with a steal. Porter in the post. Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. He's covered by Oubre. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
The Sixers lead by 7. Now here's Maxey. George outside. Pass to Oubre. The three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Sinks the tray. Now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Maxey from behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Brown's shot is good.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
So it's Philadelphia now. And here is Maxey. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Embiid. Outside Oubre. Fires the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
Really a grizzled veteran at this point. Gordon's a guy who's been in these spots.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Philadelphia shooting the rock well at 46%. Maxey against Murray. Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. To win the drought. And George with the jam.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Outside Porter. Here's Brown. Gordon outside to the inside. Here's Porter. And Embiid with the block. Here's Oubre. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Here's Jokic. It's good from in tight. Jokic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Embiid, a screen on Murray. Maxey with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Jokic, high post. Embiid's there. Out to Gordon. Launches a three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment.
Pass to McCain.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And here's Porter outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Maxey. Got a hand on it.
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
Murray from outside. Here's Jokic. Money. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Back to Maxey. It's in!
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting. Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. For the win! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, Jamal Murray, we know, is one of the elite shot makers in the game, and his passing is much improved as well.
Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
He's off on the second.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
George outside. Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid, covered by Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCain, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And Gordon with the big finish.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Maxey passes to George. Right wing. Embiid with it, covered by Jokic. Pass to McCain. Inside. Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
76ers trail by 4. Embiid, a screen on Murray. Up top, Embiid. Here's McCain. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 6-point Denver lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Now George. Now here's Embiid, covered by Jokic. Rejected by Jokic.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so here is Denver. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
First free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Murray against Maxey. Kicks it to George. Shot to stop the run. Jokic grabs the board.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Murray passes to Jokic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 8. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Maxey against Jokic. And here's Oubre from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Here's Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Porter's got 19 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The 76ers have gotten one shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Embiid a screen on Murray. Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup. Give him 23.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in extra time here. Jokic against Embiid. Jokic drives the lane. Gordon on the wing. Murray against Maxey. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The three is up. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George. And now it's just a 2-point Nugget lead. So it's Denver now. Now Murray. Launches it. Joel Embiid with the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Maxey against Murray. Pass to Oubre to take the lead. Jokic grabs the board. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Gordon pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And Philadelphia calls time here. There's 10 seconds left in the OT period. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Outside Maxey. So it's Denver picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, I heard the fans chanting for you, saying MVP. How special is that?
I think it's funny, to be honest. I think that there's a better player than me that's going to win an MVP. I'm just trying to play really good team basketball. That's all I'm trying to do.
MVP talks? That's just funny talk to Nicola, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.